And with now 3 wins in 2000 goals and 3 packs, the next one is 2500 gold and 5 packs. It's still going well. Let's keep on going to the next game then. Probably going to be a loss now, I suppose. I mean, we have been extremely lucky so far with like the first 2 games were quite decent matchups. Last game I feel we should have lost somehow. At least normally when I face Simic Flash with Mono Red Aggro, they kind of keep stopping every single play you do, and they didn't this time, so I don't know. Maybe it was even a mistake to keep the Embercleave in the deck after sideboarding, because there is a high chance of them countering something like that. But let's see, we're up against Johnny this time with a double N, a double capital N, and we get to play first. Oh, I'm gonna be greedy and keep a 1-lander. If my Scorch Spitter gets, if the Scorch Spitter gets shocked here, I'm going to be super sour. Come on, don't shock the Scorch. Oh, they don't shock it. And I go. They block, alright. Let's do this first. Oh, that's not that's not great. Yeah, let's put the second Scorch Spitter onto the field, and I'm gonna lose one of these, unfortunately. A bit sad, but oh well, that's the way of Mono Red. They actually play into this. That's surprising. So we have a target for the Bonecrusher, which is quite good. I kind of expected to find a land off the top, but I didn't, so that's a bit disappointing, but let's keep going. Anax is down and we still don't have a land. I think it's pretty much game over here because, well, we are quite a bit behind. I will try to attack in with the Scorch Spitter and maybe they don't block it. Yeah, because they're afraid of losing that thing. This way I can light up the stage again. Good, I found the land, so there is a chance of a comeback. I will... Should I do? I guess... Fervent Champion and... Initiate? Is that the right move to make? Maybe I should have put the Scorch Spitter onto the field, I'm not sure. Do I block here? If I let this through, it puts me down to 16. I think I block here simply because I want to stay out of the Embercleave range next turn onward. So let's put Anax onto the field. Attack in with everything. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage next turn. 9, 10. I think we win. Because the devotion will go up as well. So put Drop of the Rage down and this down, and unless I calculate it wrong, this should be lethal. There we go. After the next game. So what do we want? We want the Lava Coils for the Anax for sure, and the Redcap Melee, so let's drop the Grim Initiate here. What else do I drop? Maybe one Embercleave. Rimrock Knight is not too useful either, and I think the Runaway Steam-Kins are just gonna get shocked off the field every single time. Kind of like the Tibalt as well. Maybe I should run like this. A little bit low on the 2 drops now, but let's see if I can make it work. If not, I still have next game as well. So we have a lot of removal. Let's keep it. Maybe I should, especially since I'm going second, having the long game plan here might be good for us. So now we are pretty much mono red control, if you can call it that. Yeah, hoping for them to play something now. But they do not. Okay then. I do need to start putting something on the board now, so let's shock them in the face. And I will be the proactive player then, putting the Bonecrusher Giant down. They could have claimed the firstborn, but if they claim it, they do take damage. They took 2 damage from the Lava Coil there, so they are also in the... Let's do this, and yeah, attack in. Light up the stage. Okay, so if we find a land, we can actually Embercleave this turn. We can. Can I also Embercleave if I play the Rob of the Rich? No, right? So unfortunately I need to do it like this. Attack in and Embercleave onto the Fervent Champion like so. Yeah, they are very wise to block that there, but the Embercleave is on the field now, which is extremely strong. If I draw into a land now, I can put the Bonecrusher Giant down and still equip the Embercleave onto it. They are not lucky right now. Oh, they can Embercleave next turn as well. We do find the land, and let's put this down. I think my best game plan here is to keep their board empty. And I want to deny them that Embercleave play, so unfortunately I need to get rid of my Redcap Melee right there. Yeah, there goes the Embercleave opportunity, unfortunately for them. Let's try this. So they do not get tokens of that either. They are going to shock my Bonecrusher Giant for sure. Oh, they do not. Alright then, in we go. So maybe they have Lava Coil in hand to deal with the Bonecrusher Giant this turn. Okay, I'll take it. We won from the mirror matchup. So, okay then. Well, there we go. So, let's go to the next game. How many wins are we? Are we now 4 wins in? Are we 5 wins in? Let's have a look. So... and we even got a mythic card right there. This is actually a mythic. Oh, what's going on? It's glitching. This is a mythic I actually wanted because I like Cauldron of Eternity. I have 4 copies in real life as well in paper. I think it's a very cool card for a lot of janky decks. And now we're getting in very good win territory, aren't we? 30 packs would be absolutely amazing if we can even make it that far. But yeah, I'm already satisfied. I mean, 4 wins, 0 losses so far. This is good, right? This is very good already. But let's keep going, see if we can somehow push it a bit further. And we're up against Vidfox. Let's see what Vidfox is playing then. And yeah, waiting for the opponent. So we don't get to go first this time. That's unfortunate, but we do have double Fervent Champion. And we're up against Junk Food. That's that's nasty. Let's put the Grim Initiate down first, and next time we can double Fervent. I will hide the Rob of the Rich just in case they have something like a Village Rites, so next turn onwards I will be able to steal stuff from the top of the deck, so let's go in with all of these. They probably have to block something. They double block the Fervent Champion. That's not how this works, opponent. Yeah, oops. I'm sorry for laughing at you, Palm, but that's not how you block. That was a mistake on their part. They put down the Bastion. The Bastion is not really gonna do a whole lot either. And I have two options here. Let's go Steam-Kin into a Rimrock Knight right there. I will buff the thing that does not get blocked here. Okay, so put this here, will do then. We get a counter on the Steam-Kin. They do gain back 1 life from that token dying there, but that's fine. Do they have a Mayhem Devil? Okay, so they don't have a Mayhem Devil. Another black land, and what else? Oh. Oh, we are in trouble, aren't we? Let's put the Anax down at least. So what I'm gonna do is attack in with these two. And whatever way they block now, it's not favorable for them. And they decide not to block, which is the right choice to make there, I would say. Mayhem Devil comes down, but they don't have a sacrifice outlet yet. Put down the robber. I mean, no matter how they're gonna do it, it's not gonna be favorable for us. So let's just attack in with everything and go mega aggro mode here. The opponent says good game, I will good game them back. I hope they ignore the Steam-Kin. They do not ignore the Steam-Kin. We get a lot of stuff back from those triggers. And I don't want to lose the Steam-Kin here, so let's just activate this. And this. And next turn we can go for an Embercleave right there. Okay, so they can get rid of 1 creature, but that's not gonna cut it for them, I'm afraid. Probably get rid of the Fervent Champion. Yeah, there we go. So they got rid of the Fervent Champion, and what else can they do? So they have nothing in hand. They can put the Giganta into their hand over there. They draw. And they put a priest down, alright. But I think we win here, don't we? Unless I'm missing something, let's just attack it with everything, and I'm just gonna preemptively put this onto the Runaway Steam-Kin. Let them figure it out how they want to deal with this. They are going to heal a bit from all the triggers from the Bastion over there, but that's fine. So there we go. That's... Is it enough to win? I'm not sure, so... And it's exactly lethal, perfect. So now we get to put in some things into the deck. I think the Tibalt is very important here because they do have a lot of healing going on there. I want the Lava Coils, I want the Redcap Melees, and I need to cut a lot of stuff. So the Grim-Initiates can go, Rimrock Knight can go. Maybe I cut the Anax a bit because it doesn't combo well with what's the thing called? The what's it called? Claim the first one. And I think the Steam-Kins are not that important either. I think going with a controlled game plan like I did in Mono Red is probably the best thing to do. So let's... Do I want to cut this? Maybe I do it like this and just cut some light up the stages. I want the Anax in the deck somehow. So let's do it like this. So let's see, we do get to go second now, which is not great against this type of deck, but we have the Redcap Melees to... Oh, so we only have the Bonecrusher Giant, but it's a good hand overall. I will keep it. Hopefully a priest comes down so I can Bonecrusher Giant that. Okay, so I don't play a priest. So let's go with the Rob of the Rich then. They have something in hand, I'm not sure what they have. Or maybe they are just holding up control to... Okay, Scorching Dragonfire, that's GG for the Rob of the Rich right there. I'm not gonna tag into that, I don't want to lose my Scorch Spitter here. Yeah, I'm not gonna block that. And there's a Mayhem Devil. Unfortunately, I don't have a way of dealing with that, but what I can do is act desperate, attack in with the Scorch Spitter, and maybe I can get a trade with the Stump. You get a trade with the Stump. Okay, then so goodbye, Mayhem Devil. This thing is just brutal against us. We do get to play the Fervent Champion there as well. Another Mayhem Devil and a Scorpion. So what should I do here? Let's go with the Anax play, and it doesn't look like they have a means of sacrificing stuff yet. Come on, put that gigant... Scorching Dragonfire is not great. Okay, they are going full aggro mode. That's fine, that's fine. They put the Gigante into their hand. And I still don't have a play to make. I missed a land drop there. I could light up the stage and try to find one. Maybe I should do that, because if I can somehow find a land and something like... so there's a land, and put this down. I will trade with that Mayhem Devil if they attack in. Giganta comes down, that's fine, and they do not attack in. So... do I double stomp or not? Let's see if I can jank them out by blocking stuff they shouldn't. They only block the over there. That's smart. Okay, I did not expect that. I still want to get rid of the Mayhem Devil because I think that the Mayhem Devil is the thing that's going to cause us the most trouble. So we get 6 damage in there, and if I somehow draw into an Embercleave, we should be able to win here. Five damage, that's fine. This represents 4 damage right here with the Scorpions. Good thing I got rid of the Mayhem Devil there. And let's see, so... I can do this. And this. Yeah, this looks good. I need to sacrifice the Fervent Champion next turn into the Giganta, I'm afraid. But I can double block with the Bonecrusher Giant, so at least I can kill the Giganta next turn. And if they do not draw into anything meaningful now, we might actually win the game. They are going to eat that food, I bet, so that's something to keep in mind. So they do eat the food, and what do they draw? Please be a land. Come on, let it be a land. Oh, they... Torbran comes down. I will present lethal to them, and in the worst case I can always block something with the Torbran next turn. There goes a Fabled Passage. They have to block, they need to block at least one Bonecrusher Giant. Okay, they block both. That's good for them. They can sacrifice the Scorpion with their Witch's Oven to get another food token. Oh, that's good for us. That's really good for us, because now that means our Bonecrusher Giant will survive. We are down to 5 now though. But they get to eat 2 food. And let's see what they top deck. If they top deck a... We have a blocker if they have a Claim the Firstborn. Okay, they have a Cat Familiar. Do we win now or not? I'm not sure. If I buff everything with the Castle Embereth next turn, we might actually have it. Oh, you have a Redcap Melee as well. Let's just go in. I think we have lethal anyways. At least they are at 16. And they eat the food. What will they do? Are they going to eat the food or not? Okay, so they do eat the food. Is it enough? Do we have enough? Oh, more than enough. Perfect, so we won that one as well. Cool, cool. So another 2-0 win against Junk Food. Mono Red is no joke, as you can see. It's really not a joke, so let's see, what did we get? A Frill Scare Manta. I never seen this before. Let's see. On Frill Scare Manta and Spellfield, put a menace counter on target non-human creature you control. That's quite fun. So we have 5 wins in, 0 losses still, and 2 more to go to really top out completely in this particular event. I got much further than I expected so far already. Let's keep going. So let's see if we can make it a win number 6. I'm up against Madness 95. Let's see what Madness is playing. I do get to go first. That's something I do like to see when playing this deck. And yeah, let's put down the Fervent Champion first, and next time we can rob off the rich, or do we go for the light up the stage? I think rob off the rich is the best thing to do here, and then after that we can light up the stage to fetch for a land. And we are up against control by the looks of it. That's risky, so let's put this down. Maybe I can steal a counterspell off the top of the deck from them. No, I deny them a land instead. Okay, this is something I haven't faced before. Yeah, let's go in. What do we find off the top? Another land. Do they block anything? No, they do not block. I will go with the light up the stage instead of activating the Rimrock Knight here. And we have a stump to get rid of that. That's perfect. So we got that thing off the field, and next turn we can Embercleave. They might still have a counter spell or something like that though, but let's see. 1 second, I will close the door quickly while the opponent makes a decision. And Mr. Teferi comes down, and he is denying us our play this turn. Let's see, what shall I do? So next turn there's a high chance of a... Yeah, next turn there's a high chance that they use a Shatter the Sky, so my best bet is to remove the Teferi here and pass the turn. Yeah, let's end the turn there. Okay, what do they do next? That's one of the downsides playing against a control player. They do need to take quite a bit of time to make all the decisions. But yeah, there's the Shatter the Sky as we expected, so at least we get a card draw with the Bonecrusher Giant right there. And we draw into another land, so do I double Robber of the Richer? Maybe I just double Robber. This way I can get 6 damage in. And we find a Teferi, that's quite nice. Not that we get to play the Teferi, because these guys are going to get brutally slaughtered this turn anyways. They must have a board wipe now. But let's just imagine that they don't have it and that we just get to attack in with these little guys again next turn. I mean, even if we have one Robber of the Ridge left on the field, we can Castle Embereth buff it, so depending what they play, we are good to go. And they play a Hydroid Crassus. I think that's game, so let's put this down and go in with both of these. What do we find off the top? More lands and more lands. They have a lot of land. So yeah, let's see how they block. And they block there, so let's just Embercleave and put them out of their misery, like so. There we go, so we won game 1 against Bant Ramp, and let's see. So we need the Unchained Berserkers for sure. I'm not sure about the rest, so let's get rid of the Steam-Kins because they get bounced anyways. And run it back like this. It's a tough matchup. I don't know if post sideboard we have the means of pulling off a win against a deck like this, but maybe we can. Let's have a look. Waiting on the opponent to make a decision, and once they do, we get to see our hand as well. And let's see, we have a Rob of the Ridge, no 1-drop. Do I keep this? I think I do. Yeah, let's keep it. A Fabled Passage on turn 1 is always something I like to see because it means they are screwed on lands. They put Jor-El onto the field, so it's time for Rob of the Ridge. We don't get anything after Robber, unfortunately, and there's a high chance they are just going to put the Teferi down now. Get a token after Jor-El as well. Okay, they have a tap land. And they Devout Decree. Okay, so that's good. That's really good. So they did not get a counter of there either. And we get a stomp. I'm gonna get rid of this now because this is just going to make our game plan very sour in the long run. We did miss a land drop there, but hopefully Fervent Champion plus Light Up the Stage can fix that. I'm not gonna give them more resources, so let's go with the Fervent Champion play here. Go in. Okay, so light up the stage. There's a land and we have an Anax play next turn. Do I light up the stage again? We also have an Anax in hand, so this one is not too important. Let's do it again. Okay, so we have another land next turn and another light up the stage. So we are outvaluing them right now. They only have 4 cards and we have an absolute ton of resources here. Euro comes down, that's fine. Did they put a land? No, so they don't have lands. They bounce the Fervent Champion, that's fine. So I don't have enough in hand to be able to light up the stage here and also Anax. I think I want to prioritize the light up the stage here, so let's put the Fervent Champion down again. Go in. Yeah, let's light up the stage. And that's perfect. Let's get rid of the fairy there. And next turn we can attempt to Embercleave to get rid of one of the counter spells in hand. Or maybe we can get rid of something else like an Aether Gust or something like that. They have a lot of resources in the graveyard though, so there's a high chance that they play the Euro now. So maybe the Embercleave play right now is not the best thing to do. I need to think this through. So let's put the castle down. Do I go for the Euro play here, for the Embercleave play here or not? So this is on an adventure, this is on an adventure as well. Maybe this is the correct play right here to have some board wipe protection, and we do lose the Embercleave there, but I think this is better. We are at 6 lands now, so we are almost in a position where we can both Torbran and Embercleave in the same turn. I think for next turn I will probably go for the Bonecrusher play. That's annoying. I was planning to lock the Euro there with everything, but unfortunately I cannot do that. Let's see if they still attack in. They do attack in, so we take 6 damage here and they gain 3. And they get to scry. That's not great, but no blocks. There's no point blocking right here. Let's play the Bonecrusher Giant and the Euro again. I want to get rid of the Teferi no matter what here, so let's do it like this. A bit of a waste of damage there, but I think this is better. If they shatter the sky now, the Torbran is still going to be quite huge with all these Anaxes on the field. With all these Anax tokens on the field coming down after they board wipe. I'm gonna let the damage through, because I expect a Shatter the Sky and I don't want my counters to be, my tokens to be destroyed as well. It's an Elspeth Conquers Dev instead. Nissa. Okay then. Oh no. Oh, that's nasty. Okay then, so there goes the board. Let's do this. Okay, we found something off the top that's quite okay. They lose a land, but they still get to -4 and get rid of the Torbran with the Ugin if they want to. They don't do that. Yeah, this is not going anywhere. I will concede and just try to win the next game. Let's see. Do I want to change anything here? I don't think I do. I need to just aggro them out before they can have a meaningful play. So I do need to aggressively mulligan here and hopefully make it through. Yeah, I go first, of course. Why did I even ask it? This is aggressive enough. So let's start with the Scorch Spitter. Next turn, put down the rest of the hand. So we get to play out the entire hand already. Put down these two. Back in for 3 damage. Next turn I can put Anax down, will likely get bounced, but I'm hoping to find another land so I can Torbran the turn after they put down their Teferi. Lanes, and what do they play? A Yorel, that's okay. I will still go for the Anax play here and no attacks because the Torbran play next turn is just absolutely amazing. There's the fairy bouncing the Anax. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. Maybe I should put the Anax down anyways, because there is a high chance that they board wipe this coming turn, and if they do, everything we have will get turned into a token. Do I get rid of the... I do want to get rid of that Teferi though, so let's at least shock the Teferi to death. We lose the Scorch Spitter, but we get a token in return. Do they shatter the sky now or not? Euro. Okay, so we have a fighting chance then. So there's a couple of things that will be really beneficial now. Ah, that's scary. I'm hoping they don't have a Aether Gust. Let's jam it. Let's jam it anyways. Aether Gust probably. No Aether Gust. Okay then. Attack with everything. Let's see. Yeah. Goodbye, board. Ah, that's painful. That's very painful. And here comes the Euro as well. Can I win anymore? They might have us backed into a corner now, and I'm not sure if there's any way of coming back from this. Should I even attack in here? Do I wait? Let's wait. Okay, so they create a 2/2 again, and I do get to remove the Euro now. This does leave me vulnerable to a Shatter the Sky, but I think it's the right move to make here. Embercleave off the top would be good, but this is very tough right here. They play another Euro. They already got that token with the Jorah earlier, so don't need to worry about that. And let's see. I will put this down just to kind of fake that I am prepared for the Torbran to die. I will gladly stomp something if they block. Okay, there's a shark. They could have made that a 2/2. They choose not to. Okay, and what else? Let's get rid of that. So we managed to clear their board. With one thing left. That's fine. That's fine. They probably have another one of these in hand now, though. I think this deck runs 4 copies of this, so there's likely another one coming down now. They don't have enough to put the... Okay, that's kind of alright. So we get 3 tokens there. There's the other one. Let's do this. Get rid of that and put a Bonecrusher Giant down. Tag in for 3. I feel we are slowly making a comeback, but there's another shot to the sky. That's... Maybe we're not making a comeback at all. How many of these have they used so far? So 2 Shatter the Skies and... There comes another Euro. I don't want to light up the stage this turn, but I don't think I can. So instead I will go with a Bonecrusher Giant and Unchained Berserker. Yeah, I will let that damage through for the time being, because if we do draw into an Embercleave, we have a fighting chance here. There's a Shark Typhoon and a 3/3 Shark? A 2/2 Shark, alright, so... Let's hardcast this to see what's on top. And just lands. Well, there goes our advantage, right? I feel we were starting to grind them out, but double land on top is just too much. I will not attack in. I will still see what I can find on top next turn to see if I can make some kind of a comeback. But here comes the Teferi as well, and yeah, Bant Ramp, like I said on the channel before, this is one of the best decks in the format. As well as the Giant Foot one is also really good still. I think Bant Ramp might actually be better than... might be a bit better than the Timur. deck at the moment, but I'm not certain. Maybe 2 more is still better than this. Yeah, there goes a Scorch Spitter, and nothing to do about it. I don't have what it takes to remove this whole board, so GG to the opponent. I can try and see what I can find with the Robber of the Rich. If I can somehow snatch a board wipe off the top, then I'm back in action, but they realized my trick, so they're not gonna fall for it. Anyways, that was it for today then. My metagame challenge managed to get me to 5 wins. I think that's more than the average, and yeah, Mono Red still a very relevant meta deck. I didn't change much in the deck compared to the one I hosted on the channel before. Like, it's pretty much the same deck. I think the only thing... Okay, so let's claim the prize. So 3000 gems and 10 packs. I will open the packs in a second, so let's just have a quick look at the deck before I end the video as well. So this is currently the better mono red deck in my opinion. I've looked at a lot of builds, but this particular one is very good for a best of 3 scenario. If you want to play this in best of 1, I would suggest to drop 2 of the mountains and maybe add in 2 of the Tibalts into the main board. Then you likely have a decent best of 1 matchup, but you could also put in 2 Lava Coils or 4 if you want to, and remove the Rimrock Knight. I think running it like so, like this right here as a best of 1 setup is quite strong, because there's a lot of targets for Lava Coil in the format right now, but that's up to you to decide. The earlier build, like the one that I have down in the description, is the best build for best of 3 right now, and I think you should really give that a shot if you are looking for a mono red deck to play. But let's have a look. So into the packs, no, let's discard the changes. I don't want to change that. We have 12 packs, we earn 2 from quests, I guess, so let's open 10 of them to see what we find. And we got another Ugin the Spirit Dragon. That's nice, that's something I was considering to craft, but I didn't want to waste my wildcards. And let's see, what is this? So we got a Chromatic Orrery. I haven't thought of a deck yet to play that. Like, I do have some ideas, but not something that is meta relevant is what I should say. And finally, the last pack I have is a Transmogrify. This could be a good card actually. I am considering to make a deck that has Luca and Transmogrify in it. Maybe going back to my old Jidaro deck that I played on the channel before. But anyways, that's all from me for today. I hope you enjoyed this meta challenge, and it kind of is a bit of a deck tag as well for the mono red metagame right now. Mono red is just too strong, and it's gonna be very strong for a long time. I think even after rotation, mono red has pretty much all of its tools still. What do they lose after rotation? Let's have a look. So when the rotation happens, they are going to lose Grim Initiate and Scorch Spitter and Runaway Steam-Kin, and that's Light of the Stage as well. Light of the Stage might be important for them, but there are other things they can play in this slot, right? So I think even after rotation, Mono Red is going to be a very strong deck still. Maybe the Goblin deck will become more popular in the future, but we are losing the Ring Leader as well, so I don't know, let's just stop it there. I'm tired from this meta event, and let's call it there. If you have not subscribed to the channel yet, please hit that red subscribe button down there and hit the bell icon. I do post daily MTG content. Right now, since the metagame has settled a bit, as you can see, I'm focusing a lot on meta relevant decks, a lot of top meta decks on the channel right now. I believe yesterday I posted also a historic competitive deck, and the days before that 2 standard decks. But yeah, let's keep it there and see you tomorrow with the next video. Take care.